Yo, what's up, Nas? I think I used them yesterday. I might have to wait. Yeah, I used them. And then this guy picks them. Yeah, I use high risk for everything. But I think I started off high risk as soon as the game came out because I just wanted to,
Brian Anderson
start from
here,
the highest one.
alongside Grant Hill and Richard Jefferson, with Ali LaForce joining us from the floor. And it's the Sixers to start out. Up top, Embiid. Oh, he
That
finds
was too
himself
easy.
wide open and drills it. Both of these teams get the benefit of having a deep roster.
Yeah, it's a luxury these days, honestly. Resting stars, truly trusting your second unit, all keys to a successful and well-rested squad.
Back to Halliburton. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up.
The defense is a little rough with Halliburton, so credit to him for committing to his selection.
Appreciate it. I try to.
Well, there's no question. Pascal Siakam has raised the ceiling of this Pacers team.
Yeah, absolutely. He complements Halliburton's up-tempo style very well. And defensively, he shores things up with his ability to guard 1 through 5.
Now here's Oubre. Back to Maxey. Oh, and Turner with a block.
A ferocious shot blocker, Turner provides a sense of security to the rest of his teammates.
5 to shoot. Embiid
Give me the N1.
goes up and lays it in nice and easy.
That close in against a way shorter defender, you could just put up 2.
Tipped away. It's stolen by Oubre. Outside Maxey. Off the mark there with a 3. And just over a minute played here to start the game. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Earlier, I spoke with Nick Nurse. We talked about this matchup here tonight, specifically what his team wants to do against Miles Turner. Coach told me we need to push him out of the paint whenever we can and make him a jump shooter and look at those results.
Yes, sir.
If we
Way
can
to
do
cut.
that, I think we'll be in great shape. Guys, back to you.
Thank you for that, Allie.
That's a big target for some alley-oops and beat.
Well, good move.
Using that size. Oh, and look at what this fella can do. Beautiful.
And so it's Maxey who brings up the ball for Philadelphia. Screen by Embiid. Maxey, a good look. The rebound by Turner.
I gotta make that. That's
Now,
my
I
bad.
understand that that shot didn't go down, but they will take that look every trip down the floor.
Here's Halliburton. It's hauled in by the Sixers.
I thought he had that all sewn up, but somehow the defense just threw him off.
Outside Oubre. Pass to Embiid. Shoots over Turner. Embiid's
Good shot.
is good. Embiid's got 8.
Well, and it's just
If I get
clear
his
how comfortable
signature fade away, but they gave me that
shooting the ball,
crazy looking one,
especially
so I'll
from
take it.
mid-range.
Well, Grant, you often hear about how smooth Paul George's
Good shot.
game is.
Yeah, I'll tell you this. Young players can learn a lot by watching his footwork. His timing, his ability to find the space he needs, it's just tremendous.
And so here is Philadelphia. After the basket by Indiana.
Damn,
on the
Embiid
other
got
end.
all 10 points right now.
And he knows he in these moments just makes him even more lethal.
Yep, count it. He's got 6.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
Now here's Embiid. 10 points for him. Clock at 6.
Ah, that's my bad.
Shot clock expires. 24-second violation.
That was good defense.
Indiana trailing here. Halliburton looking for an opening. Kicks it out to Siakam. Halliburton up top. He's got 6. Turner for 3. Philadelphia grabs the miss. Outside Maxey. Pass to Embiid. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Grimes. The 3.
Nah, you gotta make that.
Misses his first shot of the game. Nimhard outside. To the inside. And then Turner with the dunk.
Okay, Miles. Getting aggressive and jamming it in.
Outside Maxey. Screen by Embiid. Pass to George. On.
Good shot.
From range.
Don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. To the middle. Here's Turner. Joel Embiid pulls it down. The Sixers lead by 3. For 3, Maxey.
Yes, sir.
Makes it from 3.
The pure shooting stroke of Maxey, gifted at draining it from outside the arc.
Halliburton outside. Joel Embiid.
Yes, sir. Good defense.
He's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for Philadelphia. He put together 10 points in the quarter. Back to the game. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And looking at what we've seen from Philadelphia, what do you guys think?
They're off to a rock-solid start. They brought a well-thought-out plan into this one.
Well, let's see if they're able to keep it up. So far, their shot selection and ball movement has been
Good shot.
on point.
Nice shot by Turner.
Gotta be encouraged watching Turner shoot with conviction, realizing his team trusts him to take these fast shots.
For 3, Maxey. Indiana with a rebound.
Would you say testing the limits of his range there?
Yeah, he might have been feeling himself a little too much on that one. He can hit it, but not consistent.
And Joel Embiid with a number of different co-stars in his time in Philly, Richard.
Yes, Ben Simmons in his prime, Jimmy Butler, James Harden, they've all
I noticed he hasn't taken a jump shot with Halliburton. I don't think he likes. A lot of people that play with them, they don't really shoot with him as much. That's they don't like his jumper.
Timeout is called by Nick Nurse. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. George with it. The 3 is up. The rebound by Turner. Pacers trail by 3. Jacks up at 3. Neesmith's shot is off. Down low. It's tipped. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a three-point play.
You'd love to get the ball this close in every trip where you can almost just not miss.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw. Well, Grant, we know non-shooting big men can clog the paint. But if they know where to move off the ball, that certainly helps.
Yeah, you know, big men who know those circle actions, like flashing to the open spot when their man gives help, they often end up with easy looks inside.
Back to Drummond. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. And they'll give that one to Miles Turner.
Yeah, you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
And the Pacers started last season all offense, Grant, but even they knew that would not be sustainable.
Yeah, Coach Carlisle prodded them to at least get to average on the defensive end. And there's no question they have the tools to do it.
Pass to Neesmith. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Siakam. Neesmith's got 5 points.
And we talk about Siakam's versatility. Well, there it is. Nice pass.
Maxey.
Good
and
cut.
The layup is good off the glass. And the 76ers lead by 2.
He just makes it look so easy on offense. Like, who takes pleasure in torturing defenses? He does.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Brian, the Sixers' 2 stars make a great pairing. Maxey said of Embiid, since I was a rookie, he's had the ultimate faith and believed in me. And Embiid said of Maxey, he's something else. Always smiling with the same energy. Good games, bad games, always the same. People like that set the tone for everybody else. Brian?
There you go.
That's a good call, Allie. Thank you. A nice shot by McCain.
When he gets a quality look like this at the perimeter, he can almost be automatic.
Outside Neesmith. 4-3. Drummond grabs the miss.
Locking the arc down. Defense knows it's on them to scare off those shots.
Back to Maxey. Drummond with the screen to the paint. And the jam by Drummond.
I tried to throw a lob, but I think I hit it one time.
You body him up, hack him, it still has no effect on him.
Jesus
and
Christ.
Siakam gets it to go. And Philadelphia has possession. And one thing that Siakam has always had a knack for, Grant, cutting to the rim and finishing plays.
Yeah, he plays so well when he has space to move. He's just great off the ball, and that fits with any team. His ability to convert at the rim makes his cuts that much better.
Another shot. Here's Drummond. And finally, they hit one. Drummond's got 6 here in the quarter.
Stayed with it, and his effort is rewarded with the second chance bucket.
Wide open look. Drummond grabs the miss. The Sixers lead by 4. Here's George. That one falls, coming off a Drummond feed. George has got 5.
Yeah, muscling his way for the bucket. George doing what he does best.
Inside. And Siakam with the slam.
And once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points, moves on. And that's a foul called on TJ McConnell. That's his first foul. And so it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. There's 48 seconds left in the half. Lowry, good.
Well, Lowry can just pepper you with shots from the arc. He's got a talent for finding and making those looks.
Pass to Turner. Toppin outside. Halliburton on the wing. He's got 6. No stopping Halliburton. So physical.
And this is how competitive Halliburton is. Doesn't allow some contact to distract him from scoring.
Back to Lowry. It's stolen. For 3, Matherin. Philadelphia grabs the miss. And here's Lowry. Now Embiid. Shoots over Turner. And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. Sixers ahead, up 5. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Pacers trail by 5. Here's Halliburton driving to the basket. And here's Toppin from the arc. It's rebounded by George.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line. Transition basketball, the most reliable way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, when you hustle on the break like he does, good things tend to happen.
It's nice to see they're not settling for three-pointers. These guys are putting in the work inside.
Back to Maxey. George, right side. Oh, and Turner with a block. Here's Halliburton. The rebound by Maxey. And so it's Maxey with it. He brings it up for the 76ers. Leading by 5. Back to Turner. Fires the 3. Pass to Matherin. Now Turner. He's covered by Oubre. Halliburton outside. Shot clock at 5. And here's Matherin. This one for 3. Hits a three-pointer. Matherin's got 5 points now this quarter.
I want Halliburton running my offense. Tyrese is a fantastic decision maker.
Now here's George. Pass to Maxey. The deep 3. Good. And the assist to Embiid. Maxey's got 8.
It's turned into a showdown here. Dueling from distance.
Take that, he says. I see your 3, and I'll raise you another 3.
And here's Toppin from the arc. He's off on that one. The Sixers lead by 5. We know how great Joel Embiid is, but he simply hasn't been as effective in the postseason.
Part of that is because of all the defensive attention he gets. We know things tighten up in the postseason, and things become much more challenging. That's why he needs a better supporting cast.
Pass to Turner. The 3, and it's blocked by Embiid.
Love to see Embiid swatting down shots, taking advantage of his size and frame.
I love his tenacity. Extra possessions, second chance points. That's winning basketball.
And the foul on Tyrese Halliburton. That's his first foul. Just under 2.5 minutes into this third quarter now. To the inside. And the jam by George.
I like when Paul looks to score inside because he's more than capable of dunking it through.
Pass to Halliburton. Outside Matherin. Toppin outside. The 3 is up. Drains the triple. Toppin's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. The Sixers lead by 5. There's a screen. Here's Maxey. Driving inside. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
That's his second.
Talking about Tyrese Maxey, Grant, here's a guy who's improved every year.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, from averaging 8 as a rookie to 26 points during his breakout 4th year, Maxey has added to his game every offseason and turned himself into an elite scorer.
Halliburton, no good. This is why you want ball movement and player movement.
And that's made it hard for the defense to key in on any one individual.
Such great feel for the game and where his teammates are. Maxey letting his basketball IQ take over.
Nimhart. Offensive board. On the wing, Matherin. Pass to Bryant. Embiid with the nice defensive effort. The Sixers leading. To the paint. Halliburton with the steal. Down low. Back to Siakam. Pulls up on the wing. It's hauled in by the Sixers. 1:02 left in the third quarter. To the middle. Here's Embiid. Oh, nice job, Embiid.
Their offense has been unstoppable, just firing on all cylinders.
They've had great execution, and what stands out is that they're just taking what the defense gives them, not forcing anything.
Halliburton outside. Oh, yes, sir. Halliburton from deep.
At the perimeter, Halliburton has a lot of confidence. He's just about always ready to take that shot.
And timeout is called by Nick Nurse. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. Here's George. He has 7. And we've got 28 seconds left in the third. Tries again. And the layup is good by Drummond. Drummond's got 8.
And that's a backbreaker for the defense. I mean, offensive boards like that run momentum against you.
And you can see them just deflate after giving up that score. And they know that they can't dig themselves out of this hole if they're allowing second chance points.
Oh, an aggressive move there by Siakam, using the length to finish inside.
For 3, Lowry knocks down the triple. Lowry's gotten his second bucket of the game. And so it's Philadelphia closing out the quarter ahead by 11 points. Their key to consistency has been their dominance.
53. The Pacers. 42.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. The Sixers lead by 11. Pass to Walker. Drummond with the screen. Lowry, no good.
That's the shot they wanted. It just didn't fall.
Tough to watch those miss. I'm sure they'll convert the next chance.
And Walker's got the ball here for Philadelphia. And he lobs it up top. And Edwards slams it in.
And that's how you orchestrate the offense. Lowry showing the vision and the unselfishness.
Halliburton. The body control of Halliburton. Tough.
Well, I guess we could give him credit for not getting discouraged. They're still playing hard. He's doing his job out there.
Pass to Lowry. Drummond with the screen. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. It's going to be on Tyrese Halliburton.
Inside, Lowry could be at a slight disadvantage, but his craftiness makes up the difference.
And that's good as he hits both shots. Despite Joel Embiid missing more than half of their games, Grant, the Sixers still won 47 games last season.
Yeah, B.A., and lots of credit goes to Tyrese Maxey, averaging over 26 points a game. Philadelphia also had some good depth, and that really helped.
And so it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. He wants to make sure they're purposeful with the game plan. And Philadelphia making a change here. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
I was able to listen in on what Nick Nurse had to say to the team. He told them, no time to celebrate. The work is not finished. We've got to stick with it and keep growing what we've got here. Words of wisdom for his squad. Back to you.
Thanks for that, Allie. And it's Rick Carlisle calling timeout here. Looking to get everyone dialed in and engaged. We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Here's Yabusele. Back to Maxey. Shot clock at 6. Drummond with the screen. From downtown. Shoots over Turner. Good on the bucket. And the 76ers lead by 13.
And there he is. I mean, attacking the boards, converting off the misses. I mean, trying to do everything he can to secure this W.
Always giving max effort on the glass, taking everything they'll give him.
Oh, he picked him clean. Three-pointer. They get the rebound. Up top, Nimhard. Pass to Siakam. And then Siakam with the jam.
It's just such a long and powerful player. I mean, once Siakam gets inside like this, he's ready to jam.
And so it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here, rallying his guys to make sure they all know the plan. We're about 2 minutes into the fourth here. And the call will be against Andrew Nembhard. That's his first foul of the game.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
George outside. Over Halliburton.
And just a tough guy to get around. Halliburton very effective defensively. Forces the rogue shot.
Nembhard, good.
This has been the story of the game. A battle fought on offense.
Yeah, but I think it's going to come down to who can get the stops down the stretch, because that's who's going to come away with this one. He's earning his keep offensively, a key part of their winning effort at this point.
Here's Halliburton. Tyrese playing big in the painted area.
And we're seeing a great mindset from Halliburton on offense. He's attacking relentlessly and getting well rewarded for it.
Shoots it from the high post. Count that bucket. And the 76ers lead by 8.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Here's Nembhard. And yep, it's good. Nembhard's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Breakdown for the defenders, and you can't ask for an easier bucket than that.
Pass to Grimes. Back to Maxey. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
Getting up and finishing, Maxey leaving no doubt.
Siakam left side. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. All right, a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for the 76ers.
Their offense has been a well-oiled machine. They're moving the ball around, playing for one another, and just piling up assists.
And those were big shots. At this point in the game, we can't afford to leave any points at the line.
Count it. Good.
Watch out when Maxey finds his groove like this. He'll just keep coming at you and at you.
And Indiana misses again. No need to rush here. Take your time.
Take your time. This is where you can reset and try to get a good shot.
We've got basketball action at the American Airlines Center in Dallas, Texas, the home of the Mavericks, live on 2K Sports. It's the NBA, and it's live right here on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan courtside with Greg Anthony and Brent Barry. David Aldridge will join us momentarily from the sidelines. Pass to Butler. We've got some great guards going head-to-head in this one. Brent, what will you keep your eye on in that matchup?
Well, Kevin, you're pointing out the guard play, so this is when they have a chance to go one-on-one. Which of these tandems can stand out against the other? Tons of pick and roll, tons of creativity, and we'll see which of these guys can pair off tonight to win this contest.
5 on the clock. Here's Washington, and it's Looney with the rebound. And here's Curry, who brings it up for the Warriors. Pass to Looney. They set the pick. The 8-footer. Good, and Butler gets the assist.
Assisted by
Looney opens up the offense here. You're just getting some bonus points from him, and that's helping out when he knocks down Jay.
Irving from long range. The Warriors pull it in. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Hey, thanks, Kevin. The Mavericks head coach and I did talk. We discussed Steph Curry, of course, and what he advised his team to do against him. The coach said, I told our guys that we have to be right up on him, to fight over screens and not allow him to feel comfortable out there. A huge task for any defense, and we'll see if this one is up to the challenge. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David.
Ooh, good shot,
Curry.
Curry.
The Mavs are so adept at hunting the matchups they want. They're patient and methodical.
They never look like they're in a rush, right? Even when you send a double or trap the ball, the Mavs stay calm and know where to go. It's what makes slowing down their pick and roll so difficult.
Now Curry. Following the three-point attempt by Anthony Davis.
Yes, sir.
And it goes down 2 points. Curry's got 5.
Curry pretty much automatic from there. I mean, where is the weak spot for him offensively?
And Jason Kidd is called timeout. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. Not a fast start for the Mavericks. Nothing yet up on the scoreboard for them. Here's Irving. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's on Jimmy Butler.
It's got to be something else to be a teammate of Irving's. What a generational talent.
Both free throws good from Kyrie Irving. Greg, you love this topic more than anyone when you think about the best ball handlers of all time. Where does Kyrie Irving rank on your list?
Well, you know, I think, Kevin, he's at the very top. I've never seen anyone else pull off some of the things he does. Certainly makes a strong case for the best ever. And right now, they're just focused on putting together.
Oh, Looney, take that.
That's exactly how they got the lead. They ended up having multiple possessions in a row with good quality shots, knocked them down, and game is fully in their control.
Irving from long range. Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession. First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play. Here's Curry. It's rebounded by Dallas. Thompson outside. Dallas moving the ball around. Davis up top. Pass to Washington. And here's Thompson. Fires from deep. Drains it from beyond the arc.
And this is Thompson's calling card. An exceptional shooter from downtown.
Fires from 14. And he gets the whistle.
Should have been and one.
Coming up. And many around the league believe Curry doesn't get enough fouls called in his favor. GA, what do you think?
There could be some truth to that. He gets held and grabbed more than anyone when running off screens, but especially blatant on drives to the rim.
And we've got a timeout called by Steve Kerr. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. First one falls for him. With so many years in the NBA, you would think Curry would slow down, wouldn't you, Brent? But he remains at the very top of his game.
I think the best part about what we're seeing with Steph right now, Kevin, is his competitive will. You get to this age and you get to this stage after accomplishing all the things that Steph has done, and it's still not enough. So let's keep enjoying him while we can.
And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Kevin, last season, Draymond Green got his
I keep missing these floaters.
He said, over the years, my shot took a dive. It was in large part because I couldn't get in and out of my hips. They were messed up. It was getting my movement patterns right. Kevin, my hips haven't been the same in years, but Draymond's are good, and now they've made him tough to deal with. Back to you.
Your hips are pretty good, David. I've always said your hip. Floor spacing, always critical. Good point, D.A. Launches a three, and Davis sends it back. And it's out of bounds. The Warriors able to retain possession here. 51 seconds left here in the first quarter. 6 on the shot clock. Great open look there. Butler's got his second basket.
Jimmy Butler has great patience to go along with that strength to operate in the pick and roll.
Thompson outside. He hangs. Warriors with the rebound.
Whoops. Got caught in between moves there on his way to the rack.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Butler. And Davis sends it back.
Look at the defense on display there from Davis. Lines up the shot and with perfect timing swats it away.
19 seconds left from the first quarter of the game. On its way from Curry for 2.
Good shot, Curry.
Good. Got the English that time as it falls.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Yeah, if you walked in at any point during this game to watch 5 minutes of play, one team played harder. You know who that was.
Combination
Lock them up. Good defense.
Pretty lopsided. Warriors lead by 10. And the second. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. What do you guys think about the Warriors here so far?
stingy on the defensive end in that first quarter. They were just getting up into people.
Just a great job, really, of making the game ugly, trying to muck it up a little bit out there.
Irving drives in, plays it up and banks it in. Irving's got the first points up on the board here in the second quarter for the Mavs. Break since reaching 5 consecutive NBA Finals. The Warriors have missed the playoffs 3 of the past 5 years.
And to be fair, they did go 46 and 36 last season. They were
good shot, Peyton.
500 last year. So they weren't a bad team, but Golden State doesn't just expect to be in the play-in. They want to be a contender.
Irving looking over the floor. The Warriors pull it in.
And he gets a lot of points right there at the rim, but the defense determined not to give up the easy deuce there.
And Post gets it to go.
Hey, man, we rolling right now.
Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points.
And Jason Kidd is called timeout. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. Mavericks trailed by 13. Irving misses. And here's Peyton. He'll bring it up for the Warriors. This is the most they've led by, 13 points. Out to the wing. Here's Kuminga. And the layup falls.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
And he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
Just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
Back to Peyton. Golden State moving the ball around. Drills the three-pointer. Hields got himself
We
on the
got
board.
shooters.
Well, that's a guy you want to find, Buddy Hield, with the response from 3.
That bucket
God
in and
damn.
no time at all. Greg, every year injuries are a huge factor in shaping the title race. And I'm guessing that teams should probably put more of a premium on durability. What do you think?
Well, Kevin, I think all GMs take that into account. A team wants to be confident it'll have a stable roster over the course of a long season. And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from Rain.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
The defender has Irving. Closely covered, but he's just so determined to get through the contact and to the bucket.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
They've looked to fire as much as possible from outside the arc, and so far they are hitting at a high clip.
And we've got a timeout called by Jason Kidd. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. It seems likely that the Warriors' title run under Steph Curry, Brent, is probably come to a close.
I'm not going to count Steph Curry out quite yet, Kevin, but you know, they have added some quality youngsters. They're trying to grow that group. How fast can they bring those kids along to championship caliber players? That's the big question. They're going to win their share of games.
With a short break in the action gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. The Mavericks at last season's trade deadline added length by acquiring Daniel Gafford and P.J. Washington. Coach Jason Kidd says they help on both ends. Gafford has the ability to roll, has great hands. P.J. can put the ball on the floor and guard 1 through 5. And then defensively, they both bring physicality.
You gotta finish that, Kuminga.
David, there is an argument to be made. That was one of the best trades at midseason this league has seen in a very long time. All right, Brent, quick. First thing that comes to your mind when you think of Jonathan Kuminga.
Physicality, Kevin. I mean, this guy is so dominant athletically that Jonathan Kuminga is a presence out on the floor. If he continues to put himself into situations where he can put his body on guys and play fearlessly, his game is going to continue to grow.
Stolen by Thompson. Here's Gafford. Warriors with the rebound. Inside, they kick out to Hield. And he's good on the 3-ball. Hield's got 6 in the quarter.
And Buddy Hield has great strength at his size, stocky, but he finds a way to push through the defense.
Butler feeling it out a bit. Over in the corner, Kuminga. Shot by Hield, nobody around. A 3-pointer, no good. Mavericks trailed by 17. Thompson outside. Shoots over Kuminga. And that one hits back iron.
Probably not the shot that was drawn up for that possession, but you can't pass it up, and you can't knock it down.
Jacks up a 3. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
That's one of the best three-point shooters. You got to try to scramble the Jets right here and get that guy off the sweet spot.
Will it go? Here's Davis. Puts the move on. And it's Davis finishing it off.
Oh, size and strength, and then the length of AD getting up to jam it.
Outside Butler. Tries the spin move. And so it's the Golden State Warriors.
Yeah, he should have made that.
A big 18-point lead to close the quarter. And we'll see if they can keep up their tremendous shooting. They've been dialed in so far from the field. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. And here's Irving. Misses the 3. Outside Curry. Here's Looney. Howard down after the assist. Let him into the lane.
Man, Looney is so long. Gets up there and flushes it.
Irving. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's on Jimmy Butler.
Yeah, just nice strength there, and then just off with the shot.
And so he hits both. Warriors leading by 18. Here's Curry. And good that time. Curry's got 11 points.
Well, you give Curry a point-blank shot. That's just too easy.
Outside, Davis. And there's the call on Curry. That is his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Outside Irving. Outside for Davis. Pocket 6. To the left wing. And here's Washington outside. That's in there. Davis with the assist.
I mean, this is Anthony Davis. He can do everything for you. Leadership, this guy is as complete as it gets.
Curry with the bounce pass. Golden State moving it around. Lets the 3 fly. And Davis pulls it down.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Greg, as you were saying, beyond the blocks, what makes Anthony Davis special on defense is the way he navigates the floor.
Kevin, most bigs can get picked on in pick and roll action. Davis, though, too quick and smart to take advantage of. He can slip screens, hedge, switch, and recover like he's a 3.